Going out at night on Halloween can be dangerous. So on Halloween, you have a lot of people out after dark walking around in unfamiliar places.
It's Halloween, and I'm gonna let you slide.
Even though there's some risk running around at night, you don't have to be scared. Just get prepared for Halloween with a few pieces of gear so you can have fun and be safe.
I love Halloween. Oh, it's just fun every year. It's just fun.
When you're out at these events at night, you need to see where you're going and you need other people to see you.
Can you see me?
Especially cars. Any car that's around can't assume they ever see you. You always have to assume they can't. One of the reasons I decided to make this video is because I noticed this trend that's been going on a couple of years. And what I see is kids trick-or-treating, but their parents stay in their cars. Their parents will drive down the street next to the kids and keep an eye on them. Well, to me, that's their decision. I can't knock them for it, but you have to think if you're a pedestrian, the people in those cars, they're not watching the road. They're watching their kids or whoever it is.
He's distracted. He's texting. He's going 30 miles an hour. He's 6 feet to stop. He doesn't have room. What the?
So you just have to be mindful that there's just people just doing things they don't normally do. So it kind of creates a little bit of a situation that could be a little dangerous for a pedestrian. So I have some ideas to outfit my family this year. So when we're going out to all these events and trick-or-treating in the neighborhoods, it's going to keep us a little bit safer. Everything I have here today is going to keep us safer as we walk around in the dark. So my plan is that my wife and I, we're going to carry traditional flashlights and we're going to give our kids some wearable lights that's just going to help us keep an eye on them. So I plan on carrying the Olight Warrior Mini 3. It's one of my newer lights that I have. I think it's a good little choice for me to carry. Using it on one of the medium settings, it's going to last a long time. It's definitely going to last all night on one charge. I'm not going to use the turbo modes, maybe the high mode here and there. But most of the time, it's just going to be just for lighting up sidewalks and things. If we're walking through like parking lots, just things like that. And one of the neat things about it has that little tail switch. So if you need to spotlight something and bump the power up real quick, it's just a convenient way to take your light and spotlight something. And for my wife, I'm going to give her my Olight Arc Field. It's a good choice for her. It has basically the same type of features. It's not quite as powerful as the Warrior, but it does have a laser in case that comes in handy for something. It also has a nice pocket clip, so if my wife wants to put it on the side of her purse or in her pocket, it's not going to get in the way of anything. And it has a real comfortable handle and it's lightweight. And one of the neat things that both these lights have, the one that I'm going to carry, the Warrior, and the one my wife's carrying, the Arc Field, they both have strobe settings. And I was thinking if we're crossing like a busy street, I can use my strobe setting and just like point it at the ground and just kind of make like a safety light. That's something I might test out and see how it works. But I'm not going to point it, of course, at anybody's face. It's
Brett, don't shine the light in my eyes.
way too bright to point a strobe light at somebody, but that's not the point. The point is that for cars to see us. So I may just try it, just pointing it straight down at our feet as we're walking. So both of the lights that we're carrying, they both have over 1,000 lumens. So I think that's plenty of power for whatever we're going to come across. So one of the wearable lights that I got for the kids, it's the Coast Lighted Vest. So this little vest, it can produce several different colors, and it basically has two modes. You can change, you can go from color to color, or you can set it where it'll rotate the colors, which I think is pretty cool. It's also a really cool option for Halloween because kids like to have little things to have fun with. And like glow sticks have always been popular for kids, but I thought I would try this instead. The little vest is just a real thin wire. Plus this little vest is real easy to slip over whatever you're wearing. Even if you're wearing a jacket, just whatever it is, it doesn't take up a lot of room. And it's very versatile. I tried on the vest and also put on my kids. It doesn't really have to fit perfect or in a certain way. As long as it can sit on you and it doesn't have to get in your way, it's a pretty good option. The little Coast vest, it should last all night. It's a USB charge and it should go for at least 7 hours. And actually will last longer depending on what setting you use, but 7 hours is plenty for what we're going to be doing, so I think it's a pretty good option. I'm also going to use some of these wrist lights for the kids. This is probably the most fun of all of them. When my kids put these on, they just like immediately started having fun and dancing. It's just fun to have something lighting up your wrists. The kids will have so much fun wearing them, and plus we'll keep an eye on them and we can see them from a distance, so it's a double benefit. One of the reasons I decided to choose like a wearable light for our kids is because I think if we give them a regular flashlight, they're probably going to set it down someplace or put it in their bag. There's a good chance they're going to leave it someplace or lose it. A wearable light is a lot better option for kids. What's neat about them is that you can put them on your wrists, you can put them on your ankles, and you can attach them to like your bag if you're carrying one, or your bicycle, or if you're going to take a little scooter, whatever it is you're going to go running around in, a wagon or a stroller. You can just wrap these around it and they'll stay on there. They're just super easy to use. Plus they're USB rechargeable, so you can make sure they're nice and charged up before you go out. And these little wrist lights are supposed to last at least 6 hours. So hopefully that's plenty of time to have fun with. I'm pretty excited about taking them out this year. So I also got this LED belt. I thought it might be something that would be a good option too to try and kind of compare it to the other items. The LED belt, it kind of seemed like a commercial product to me. It was something that you would see a lot of professionals using in the industry who are out at night. Even like you see them a lot with the military will wear like some type of reflective vest or sash or something, or like a belt. But this one's made for just about anybody. It's very adjustable. I could run it out to the largest setting and it would extend and it could fit on me. And also tried it on my kids and it'll fit on them too. And if you're a really small person, you can actually wear it across your chest or something like that if you want. The only downside to the belt is that it doesn't change colors. It's available in some different colors like red and blue and green. So whatever color you get, that's the only color option you're going to have. That's okay with me. I think the green's a neat color to have out at night. It's pretty, it has a really cool look to it. And also it's like reflective anyway. So if it's not turned on, it still has that reflective material on it. So you'll be seen either way. So if you're looking for something that you can attach to a stroller or to a bicycle or something, Olight has some other things that are really good for that. So Olight has the little O bulb you might have seen. It's really neat. It's just a little rechargeable light that has a lot of different modes. It's mostly, it's like a little lantern. It's really cool. You also have a little gober. It's like a little flashing light. It can flash green or red. But those two options are really good. The little O bulb, you can actually get a little keychain type thing that's magnetic where you can attach it to stuff. But both of those are really good options. You can attach them even to your bag or whatever you're wearing. So those are some things to keep in mind if you have a stroller or a wagon or anything like that you're taking around with you. So everything here, they're all good options for walking at night. So even if you're not going out for Halloween, but you like to go out at night walking or taking your dog for a walk, these are all good options for that. Hey, be sure to leave me a comment what you think about all these items.
So, what do you think?
Do you guys think they're practical or they serve a good purpose? Or if you have another idea, please let me know. I like to learn about new things and what else is out there. If you've been using something that's worked well, I'd appreciate you let me know. And there seems to be a lot of these wearable lights out there, so if you guys have tried one that's worked good, that's been dependable for you, just leave me a comment and just kind of share it with me. Hey guys, I'm going to leave a complete list of all the gear that you saw in this video down in the description. Hey, I really hope you guys have a really fun and safe Halloween this year. I really appreciate you guys subscribing, and I'll see you soon.